Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back to another trading video. We're gonna go ahead and cut this music real quick. Alright. It's 8 o'clock, you guys. Welcome back. You made it. You know, if you're here to make some shmoneys with me. We're gonna do a chart breakdown, analysis, and all that other good stuff. We're gonna grab some pips today. Alright. So already, guys, you already know when you come here, I'm trading gold. Okay. So what I'm looking at right now, just reiterating on yesterday's trade, which is right here. Okay. And then from yesterday to now, this is all that happened in between. Okay. Yesterday's trade did hit all TPs 1, 2, and 3. All right. Came back and tested our little area just a little bit, as we could see right here. She came and tested back in that area. Like, our stop loss was like up here. So if you would have had held this, you know, let's just bring it over. You know, let's see where we at. If you would have held this, right, look across the board. She came and hit it twice, that line, our entry area. Actually, quite a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 4 times, right? And then look, after that, she's been falling. All right, so here it is. I caught another position, and I did put this down there in the Telegram group. If you're looking at in the description below, you will see a Telegram link. All right, it's free. Go ahead and hit it. Feel free to do that. It's free shmoneys, Monday through Friday. All right, I drop free signals for people, and mainly it's in the free group. I'm dropping off all of these signals that I'm doing on the live stream. Okay, so currently we are in. Oops, sorry guys. Currently we are in a trade. Godly, a whole lot of stuff happening. Okay, so currently we're in this trade and we're sitting in at 23.21. Okay, as you can see, I have my alerts to, you know, let me know when my TP 1, 2, and 3 gets hit. That's if we get below these lows here. That's when I'm looking to sweep these lows here. Even looking to come down a little further. There is a little gap sitting right here, so you know, maybe we can come down and smack that. Okay, let's see, what else do I see? We can go and check DXY real quick and just, you know, take a peek at her. Just see what she's up to. All right. Currently moving down too, so there's a lot of stuff happening on below with the DXY, which I can see why she would be pushing down just a little bit. Now, as you can see, like on one time frame on DXY, she is falling, and then on a time frame like the 4 hour on gold, she's like tanking. Okay, so let's see. We'll go to gold. See how this tanking on 15-minute, tanking. Let's go to higher time frame because this would be tanking too. All right, so look, we got this strong push down candle, and then if we go back to DXY real quick, we got, you know, the 4 hour being pushed down too. Okay, so we just got to be vigilant today, guys. Not do too much, don't go too crazy. We still getting some push down on here, which means that gold could possibly pop back up and rise, all right? Because she is sitting at our price at 23.21 right now. She did push a little bit for me, but nothing yet. As you could tell, we haven't hit any of our stop loss. I mean, not stop losses, but our alerts just yet to let us know TP1, 2, or 3 been hit, but we're still waiting on TP1 right now. Literally, we just got into the trade, guys. As you can see, you know, like 30 minutes ago. All right, so less than that probably. But you can go to the Telegram group and you can check it out there too. The same signals that I'm placing on the live, you can go to the Telegram group and you can get those same signals, guys. Okay, so really I'm just holding this out right now. We already pretty much, for the most part, have been doing top-down analysis the whole time. You know, every time we come here, we already know what's above, right? We marked these areas yesterday just in case you don't know what they are, right? These red lines are Fibonacci areas on a off of a higher time frame candle, okay? I believe it was the daily. I want to say daily, or maybe it could be the 4 hour. Let me go check. All right, so one of my alerts just went off, so TP1 was hit. So let me go ahead and let me just see what's happening real quick. I want to know if I fibbed. Was, yeah, the daily. Yeah, so this is these red lines are just Fibonacci levels on based off this daily candle here, just in case you didn't know. Okay, so if we drop back down, all right, you can see all this gap over here. Okay, so this is what's happening in that daily candle, right? In the fib, like where the fib areas are sitting. Okay, so we got the 50%, 78%, 88% right there. Okay, let me go ahead and just let them know TP1 was hit real fast because I was talking. All right, let me just type the group real fast. All right, so we did get the TP1. Still gonna hold this out and wait and see what's up. We still got that 8 o'clock hour that's kicking in right now. Let me see, what did she do? She got below this low here. All right, just a tad bit below it. Just a little dip of the 15-minute. Okay, I'm looking for her to fall deeper, a lot deeper. Okay, let's go here and see what's happening. And she did get below this low here. She didn't get below this low. I wanted her to get below this low here, but she got in between here, this low, and hit this wick here. So let me just see what else she's gonna do. we still have, also, I like to, like I said, I always keep in mind what is sitting above, because we got this insufficiency sitting here, and we do have like top liquidity sitting up here too. So I like to keep those things in mind at all times. Yeah, we got a big gap sitting right here, guys. All right. They kind of filled the gap that was right here. There was a little slippage as she was pushing down, and then there was a little gap here. So my thing is, did this little bump here up underneath this liquidity, right? That this little snatch, was this enough of a liquidity grab to bring us all the way back up to these higher levels, like up here and up here? That's why I got my stop right there. All right, I'm gonna go to 1 hour real quick. See, 1 hour still makes me think that we're still on the down, right? We're still going to the downside. This looks like a really, really nice distribution schematic right here. So I'm wondering if we can go ahead and get down to mark down. Maybe. Because I do see, like, if you look left, on this wave here, I'm looking at insufficiency in price. So there's a lot of slippage in this area. Wondering if we can come back down and get to it, or was this little snatch enough to bring us back up a little bit? Well, we're just gonna have to investigate to see. Yeah, I'm seeing that. We could pull up just a little bit more. Yeah, I want to see us come down. This looks a little, I don't know, maybe a tad bit late. This is why I'm just taking the first shot here. If need be, I would take another shot like up in this area here. Let me show you. Like right there's a little gap. Okay, and then they're kind of like filling this little gap that they slipped down into right there. So we'll see. Like, I want to just keep my eyes on certain things, like this area here. Don't know why all of my things are too small. Okay. So yeah, keep my eyes on this one, this little area here. All right. And then let's see. I want to continue to aim for more of these lows. I don't think that this was enough. I don't think so. Yeah, we could drop below, even lower. There's a lot of money sitting below. I don't know why they won't drop and just grab more money. We have to go down here and grab all of these little buyers here. So then there's liquidity sitting below this little area right here. So this is just, a waiting patiently game right now, just to see what's going on, what we're gonna have. So let's do, all right, let's just look at the news real quick. Second, we got a little news at 9:30. Okay, Powell speaking. Okay. 10 10 o'clock, 9:30. So 9:30, 10 o'clock, we got high news, which is fine. All right. News is just an excuse to move markets anyway. So that'll give us a reason on why we're going to continue to push to the downside. Maybe that'll help out. All right. I mean, yeah, everything else, it looks good. Let's just go to the daily real quick. Let's take this off so we can see. Let's see. Yeah, I want to see her drop below these lows. Just boom, boom. In due time, this market will drop below these lows. In due time. And you'll see it grab and fill all of this insufficiency in price. If you look left, right, here, slippage, and here's some slippage here too. And then, let's see. Let me see if I can find it on the 4-hour. It's choppy as I don't know what on that 4-hour. Okay. I want to say somewhere up in here. The 2080, 80, 1, 3 area. Right? So I'm looking. Yeah, that's pretty low. Guys, that's pretty low. I want to see it drop that low. Alright. Well, it's looking good so far. Right now. Still sitting in our entry area. So we have, oops, no, we got a lot of stuff going on. All right, so we have, let me mark it, this here. Okay. All right, we still got this one down here, which is also some money sitting there. All right, so we do got some things sitting below we can aim for. So I like to find things that I can aim for. This up here would probably be like a second shot if she decides to come back up in this area. Actually, it would be more, say, here, second shot, maybe. Let me get rid of this and this. All right, so let's drag this over. Drag this over. Until these get hit, they're still valid. Okay. So that's the 1 hour. Let's go down to 15 minute. Alrighty. We're gonna look right up in this area here. So it looks like we can bring it down some there, and then this is okay. I'll leave that the way it is. Okay, so yeah, we got our first shot. I'm gonna try it off of this one. It did hit TP1, gave us 20 pips, but hey, there's always that fluctuation in breathing. Market has to breathe, so expect pullbacks sometimes, you know what I mean? Not all the time we get into the trade, it just like goes in our favor, like instantly. There's a lot of things getting ready to happen. They're prepping for the news that's coming up in about an hour and 15 minutes, something like that, hour and 12 minutes. And then, the volume going to start coming in at 9 o'clock. You got that 9 o'clock volume. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna, wait, hold it out, investigate as much as we can, still look around, take some peeks around and see what we see. Like I said, I am seeing like this area right here, too. So I got my eyes on that too. This is just that insufficiency in price right here, and then up here is another one on the lower time frame. So that's pretty much it. I think it's the lower time frame. Yeah, lower time frame. Like a 5 minute, I believe. Yeah, 5 minute. All right, so yeah, just waiting now to see if this shot will hold up. If not, then probably gonna be looking to take another one. Somewhere like probably up here, or it just depends. I gotta wait and see what price action offers me. I'm just not sure just yet where I want to do this shot at. I knew there was going to be some type of pullback due to this slippage candle right here, right? But we are continuing down. So let's just see. Just us getting below this low here is the reason why we're getting this push back up. All right. So this was like they grabbed some liquidity here. This must have been enough for them to grab because of the way that they're pushing back up, right? Listen, I'd rather be wrong and know why I'm wrong than right and don't know why. Okay? So I would know, okay, well, the reason they're pushing back up, and if my stop gets hit, this is the reason why they did a grab right here. But is this enough, though? Can I let this trade fluctuate enough and not hit my stop and continue in my direction? Well, we'll see, because we could put more risk on this, but why? If I'm wrong, then I know I want to take another shot somewhere else. That's going to give me a higher probability chance of reaching my TPs. But I don't care like when market is pulling back some. I like to see pullbacks a little bit, bringing in more liquidity into the market. But if she like spikes up, shoots up, then I mean my stop is here, just in case anything else was to happen. Because gold is good for it, right? Like yesterday after the market, look what all she was doing over here. While we was in our trade, we got in here, and look how she fell. She hit our stop. I mean, hit our TP3, right? But look afterwards what she did. She spiked up, spiked down, spiked up, spiked all the way down. You know what I mean? Like gold can move crazy. It can get very volatile in gold. So this is why it's good to use proper risk, and use stops. Like you gotta have those stops in order. Okay, so let's see. Let's just see. I think I should just wait on Powell's speech, to be honest, though, because I just seen that he is speaking. I didn't know that today. I didn't check the news yesterday. Sometimes you don't always have to check the news, but it's good to look to see where it might be some volume at a certain time. But yeah, maybe I should have waited on Powell to speak today. I didn't know he was speaking today. So this trade could get hit, and then like I said, I'm looking up in this area. Let me go and check the 1 hour real quick. This obviously was enough. If they do get back up into this area, this was enough. This grab, this liquidity grab, which is looking like it right now. So I really wanted her to flop, get all of these areas. I thought we was ready to push down, especially due to how all this looks. But there was slippage up here, so high chance of all of that. This right here getting hit, maybe filling or whatever, being tested or whatever, and then maybe getting that fall. We'll see. There's so many ways to look at this market. always looking at it from different perspectives. But I mean, this could hold out still. You know, it's just market is just breathing. It has to take a breath. Can't just like down, 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 down forever, right? It has to, you know, breathe and then take a deep breath in and then breathe out. You know, like you do. Like you don't just breathe one way, do you? I hope not, cause that'll be weird. So, so yeah, this is what the play is for the day. Even though we're like a little bit in, just a little bit in drawdown, right? Nothing wrong with a little bit of drawdown. There's something wrong with a lot of drawdown. Okay, so it happens though, as long as she fluctuates and does her thing and doesn't hit our stop, we should be still sitting pretty. Okay. Again, target, target, target. All right. Got some targets below. Just checking this out, checking this thing out, just looking to see. Man, I really hope that this wasn't enough to bring gold up. I mean, it could. Let me see. It could. It could. It's already a nice little push on it already. And if it gets all the way up here, it's 90. Yeah. It's already a nice little push on it. But I don't think really it could be enough, guys. Like this little, because they're sneaky too. If you're paying attention to these charts, they'll do like a little small drop dip and then they'll reverse, right? A small dip and then reverse. So let's just see. Yeah, it was a sneaky little dip too, right here. Cause look at this manipulation candle right here, dropping below the lows and then flying. This could be. This is usually what I do look for reversals, seeing how they act, how they react. Let's just look. All right, it's our job to be consistent and just investigate. It's not our job to be perfect. Okay, we're not here to come here to be perfect. Not all trades are going to go. It's up to you to just be able to tell the story. Yeah, now that I'm looking on the lower time frame, yeah, this was enough. They did it. This is enough to, and then look at the setup on the lower time frame, guys. All right, where we entered at, none of this had happened. So what if you look at this little movement to the sideways, dip, strong wick below and then snatch, well, then they came back and tested right back into that candle that took liquidity, bottom liquidity, and then they moved against it. I mean, moved away from it, right? Then we had slippage on the way down. So there was this gap here, slippage gap. We do got some wicks up here. We do have a little bit of gap above all of these wicks. This double top right here, we have a little gap. So, I mean, these are things that you want to, like, keep in mind. Why? Because these are targets on the lower time frame, you know. So, you always want to watch how price action is moving on the lower time frame. This doesn't mean that she's going to, you know, fly all the way up here to these areas. These are just, if market is to get back up here, this is what my eye is looking for. Okay, this is what my eye is seeing. What is happening in these zones, these blue box zones? Well, I do see that there's insufficiency in price and there's insufficiency here in price, you know. So those things is what you want to be vigilant of. But this was a nice little setup on a liquidity grab real quick and sneakily moving away from it. But, you know, again, you would have got, you know, 50 pips off that. The move I'm looking for is bigger than that. it's I'm basing it off of the higher time frame, guys. Let's go here. Here. All right. This is what I'm doing, basically the higher time frame. I'm looking at, look left, I'm looking at this big bullish candle here and this big bullish push. So this was a nice little bullish push here, right? Here's that last sell candle before the up move, right? So I'm thinking that we can come back down and play back down into these areas. So yeah, I wanted to see her fall. Of course, I'm wanting to get more below these lows. I don't think this is enough. You know, this could just be playing with my eyes or whatever. But gold is sneaky. So, man, who is that? Mute you. They'll just bing, bing, bing all day. All right, so yeah, back to what I was saying. I'm looking at the higher time frame schematic, right? Long term, what can I do long term? Long term is telling me that I can definitely sell this market long term. In a sense, if you think about it, right? Look at all of these lows, boom, 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 and then look at all this money sitting below, right? We still haven't tapped any of these levels. We got to come back and fill these levels. This market is an uneven market. Now we just like got to find a place up in here where we can sell and not get hit, right? Where can we sell that? Well, there was a lot of selling points here. A whole lot, especially this one right here, reaching back up to that 50% and falling. Yeah, all right. So, all right, let me just clean up this while we're waiting. I only like to keep the P&Ls on here. I don't need to keep all this other, you know, markings up of it. I already know we are past that now. Okay. All right, let's just keep holding on. Again, guys, we do have to like keep our eyes on this big slippage here. We still haven't covered this. We haven't even tapped into it yet. So I like to, you know, keep my eyes and my mind on everything that the chart is offering to me, right? The chart is offering targets below and the chart is offering targets above. My job is just to figure out which direction, right, is the market going to go in long term. It makes sense to come to the downside versus the upside. Lots of traffic to the upside. Not to say that we can't get past that traffic. We could. It's just a lot of traffic happening up in this area. You know, so that's why I'm more say aiming for the downside versus the upside. But I mean, there's always that chance that I could be wrong, and I'm okay with that, as long as you guys are, you know, using proper risks, and you know, I'm not losing back to back to back to back, which I don't. I don't lose back to back like that. I'll lose maybe one trade out of all the trades. I mean, one day I might lose, you know. But like last week Friday, we lost these two trades, right? But we was winning all week too. So now we're in a new week. We got the first trade yesterday, which was beautiful. And then now we have the second trade. All right, so now, and it's already hit TP1, guys, just in case you didn't know. If you go to the Telegram group, you can already see I updated the group to say, you know, go smash TP1. So TP1 is done. Now we're just waiting on TP2, which is at these alerts 2317 and 2315. All right, but also below that, we also are seeing that we have insufficiency in price, right? We got this, nice little slippage here, these gaps in these candles, which is insufficiency in price. That's what I mean by that, just in case people don't understand what I'm saying. But it's all the same, different terminology, but, it's all the same shit. All right. So it looks like they're going to wait until 9 o'clock, until Powell speak, So, make sure you're using your proper stops and you have some targets, because looks like it's going to be a nice little waiting game. Nice little waiting game, but market is going to have to fluctuate and do whatever it's going to do. Yeah. Up until the Powell speech, I guess the Powell speech is what's going to figure out what we're going to do in this market. We're going to go up or down. Let's just double check and see what Big Daddy doing. Okay, so she's been up in this 50% area here off the daily Fibonacci areas. Okay, this is 50, this is 78, and this is 88. All right, off of a Fibonacci level, I'm pretty sure this is a daily candle. So we're still floating around in that 50% area. Strong chances of us getting up in back up to 106. Okay. We just have to wait and see. Probably today we might see it, maybe not, maybe sometime this week. But I know there's going to be a crazy news week because, because of that, right? This Friday, NFP this Friday, so yeah, they're going to do a lot of setups and it's going to be crazy this week. So just take better care of your accounts. That's all I'm saying. But here we're just going to do our little dancey dance trading and just being, vigilant of what the market is offering. Could pop back up. Strong chance of it because we're sitting at 23.23 now, so we might pop back up a little bit. Let me see what's happening. It's this, I'm telling y'all, like, this is the game right here. And this is why I love this game, this part right here, right? Just seeing how this market got below these lows here, right? And then reversed. Right? Strong chance of this market coming back all the way up. But was this enough though? That's all I keep asking myself. Was this enough, to get us up there? It's kind of looking like it though, But I don't like to boggle my head around it too much. Look, the trade is set, stop losses here. Hey, if it doesn't work out, hey, we're going to find another entry. Okay? Or we're just going to leave it be and come back tomorrow. Like, it's not a big deal, guys. Okay? I need you got to have patience when it comes to this trading thing, and patience with yourself, right? Because you don't know what is going to play out. You just you want to do your analysis, and if it plays out, it plays out. If it doesn't, go to the next analysis. All right. That's the beauty of this trading thing. All right, so looking at the 15-minute too, yeah, it looks like this was enough, guys. This was enough. This little dip below. See, it's sneaky. They do it real sneaky, almost looking like a double bottom, but actually dipping below here, giving it enough room to run up, right? We do got tops here. We got money sitting above this wick here. We do got money in this insufficiency box right here. We got money sitting here and here, and then there's like a little gap sitting right there, and then we got this last buy to sell candle. So yeah, and this market could come further up due to this. This would be the reason why. All right, I like to find the reasons why the market is doing something, because market just don't do nothing for no reason. We have to have a reason, right? So this would have been the reason on why we're flying to the high side. So yeah, if this one knocks me out, that's fine. At 22, yeah, this one is gonna probably hit the stop here, most likely. Now I said, y'all, it's gonna be a crazy week. They're gonna be moving real stupidly this week. All the news we got coming, it's just, if you want, this will probably be a good week for you to just sit back and watch the market. They're gonna slaughter a lot of people this week. But yeah, this one does look like it will get hit. Let me check the 1 minute real fast. Got a little gap here. This setup here is just all too familiar. So there is a net. That's the worst thing when you're trading and the net just flies in front of your screen. It's the worst. All right, let's see, what is she doing? That up there, boom, boom. Yeah, we can still get up a little higher. Definitely gonna go a little higher. Actually, we could go a lot higher, to be honest. There's this gap right here on the 1 minute. Oops. Put it there. Okay. So yeah, we can come and smack this. We're probably gonna go, like, if we don't turn around here, we're probably gonna definitely go higher. Like, look at all this insufficiency sitting here on the 1 minute and all the way back up there, right? So it's either we're going to take another shot somewhere, or we're just going to change our analysis. That's it. That's it. That's all I'm going to think to do. Yeah, this market look like it's going to keep going, even on the 5 minute. Let's check the 5 minute. 5 minute does look like it wants to keep going too. Get above these highs here. If that's the case, we're going to continue up, which looks like strong, like this. I'm not even going to question it anymore. I know this was the reason that the sales got captured, right? They captured the sales and reversed. And this is the reason why we're getting hit right now. Now, I like to be as transparent. I like y'all to see that it's not always about you're hit. Like, yeah, you're gonna win more than you lose. So don't be afraid. I'm on here live showing y'all this. I'm in this trade too. So if I'm in this trade, I'm negative, and you don't see me crying about it. I'm just gonna analyze the charts and just keep it moving. Like, it gets to a point where you don't care. You just keep trading. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's one hit out of, you know, 20, 40 wins, and then next thing you know, you get a little small L because, you know, maybe market got news and come in, or you got in a bad position, or, you know, or market, your analysis didn't work out, play out the way. I actually seen this. I seen this, but I wasn't quite sure that this was been enough to get us up here, but it did. It was enough. And now I am convinced that the buys, when she was down here at 23, I was looking to buy it back up. But yeah, look how she's reacting. She's feeling it. She's feeling that. She's probably gonna zoom past it. Let's just look. Yeah, she's zooming past it. She might go ahead and get past it and get up in this area here. Yeah. And yeah, that's too easy. She's gonna go. All right, so I mean, hey, not all analysis is going to work out, guys. Right? We did get the first TP, but it didn't. Decided to run away after that. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't mind that. Okay. Let me see how she reacts off of this. If we're looking at the 4-hour chart, let's just blind it real quick. Okay. We still gotta like get naked sometimes. Okay. All right. So this one definitely is hitting my. I'm pretty sure it's hitting my TP. What happened to it? Yeah. I mean my stop loss. This has probably hit my stop loss already. Yeah. This one is getting ready to tap my stop at 26.9. I don't know what happened. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this one just smacked my stop. There it is. All right. So nothing is wrong with that. All right. L's happen. We just gotta reanalyze. Like, go with your mind. Go with your first mind. Sometimes y'all see, like, even as a more experienced trader, I seen this setup on a lower time frame. I know what this means, and I still didn't react to it. Why? Because I didn't want to believe. I didn't want to believe that, you know, this little wick was enough. But hey, sometimes it is enough, guys. Y'all need to see that. It be enough, okay, to move this market. But you gotta watch how she dipped below this low. The minute she dipped below that low and then she created all this and then dipped below that low and then came back and retested into it. This was a perfect setup for buys, right? Perfect setup for buys. Then when I seen up in this area she was shooting up, I was like getting above this high. Boom, she's gonna take off, right? But my trade is set. I'm gonna sit in it until, you know, she hits my stop, and then I'm gonna move on to the next trade. Because my next trade, you never know, guys. It could be a runner, right? Don't look at it as like, oh man, I lost this trade. Don't over leverage, for one, and two, know that we're taking more trades than one trade a week, and you're going to get more wins. Okay, as long as you got more wins. You know, actually, it don't even matter if you got more wins than losses, because you can have more losses than wins and still be up, guys. All right, so it's okay. Let me go and let them know that this SL was hit. It only popped out 20 pips, which is fine. I didn't put us at break even because she didn't get deep enough. As you can see, this was all that she did for us. And after that, she ran the other way. So this only hit TP1, didn't get down here to TP2 or 3. All right. I'm gonna wait around and just see what Powell's speech might do. I'm not gonna take another trade until after he speaks, most likely, and that's probably going to be off a stream, right? Because I actually don't be in this class. I don't come here to teach for hours. I come here to get it in at 8 a.m. I'll give you an hour, max 2 hours, you feel me? And then I gotta go, right? Move on with my day and do other things that I got going on, right? So, all right, so that one didn't play out, which is fine, guys. At least you know why it didn't play out, because they snuck below this low and they pushed above, right? Now I'm thinking, okay, well, I knew this whole sideways move here, we were going to be here for a minute, right? I just, wanted to see if maybe we got a little dip below, and then, you know what I'm saying? But we didn't get that dip below, right? I really was thinking possibly this dip below. If I'm looking to take another shot, it's most likely going to be up here. Not right here. Just look at it. No, I wouldn't take another shot there. The price action is showing up, and where they can go here, they can get above these highs, they can get above this high, you know, they can move all the way up if they want. Yep, so this will be more, I would say more now, this will be a buying situation versus a selling situation, right? They didn't give us enough of a sell, or they turned around and smacked the buys. But this was a little late of a sale. I ain't even gonna lie to you. This wasn't like no A or B setup, This was more of like I don't know, C, maybe a C. Why? Because it was too close to this low here. It could easily get below this low and snatch, or it can get below this low and fall. We just gonna take a chance on which direction. But anyways, I knew that if we did come back up, this is where we would come to. This is where we would come to, like how we're doing right now. All right. So yes, I second guessed myself on this one, which I could have done a lot better on that call. But it happens, guys. Again, don't think people are on here to be perfect. You're not a perfect trader. If you point out a perfect trader to me, I'll point out a liar. Because nobody is perfect in trading, and nobody knows what direction the market is going in. We're all just here doing technical analysis and giving our ideas. We're idea traders. It's an idea. And there's only two options that we have, buy and sell. Isn't that great? We don't have a third fucking option, because, boy, if we had a third fucking option, I mean, I guess we do kind of. It's like buy, sell, or don't do either one of them, right? That's the third option, really. But I'm just saying, though, thank God we don't have too many doors that we have to try to pick behind, just buy or sell door, right? Or the don't buy or sell door. But yeah, so let's just keep like looking. We're in a consolidation. This is going to be a little, got below that low, boom, boom. Yeah, we can actually start coming back up, to be honest. I really wanted to see us fall down here in this insufficiency, but it looks like they just want to dip underneath this liquidity here, grab that, and then run the other way. I want to see if they fill this gap here on the 1 hour. I just want to see how they fill this gap. I mean, with Powell speaking today, man, expect this market just to go stupid. And that's why, look, I said if I get knocked out, I'm not going to take another trade till after he speaks. Right? Because right now they're just setting this bad boy up. So I really wish I would have got and saw this and went with it versus second guessing it. But that's what we do as traders, guys. Y'all got to understand, this is the best and the most transparency you're going to get from a trader right here. It's showing their wins and showing their loses. You know what I mean? Like, this is live, So I just wanted to come here and show you live trading, what, traders mindset is, psychology behind it, all that good stuff is happening here. There's some serious nuggets being dropped on a lot of my streams, and all of this is public and free information. All right. I'm just searching right now just to look to see what we got. This manipulation candle was just sick. They just look at this strong push down, get below the low, snatch up, right? Beautiful. They did that. I didn't think they were gonna do it. This was that powerful. Whatever was sitting right here, whatever entity came in and hit the button, bro, they were big. Look how they're pulling up now. That's why I said we proper risk, get and make sure if you get hit, don't try to jump back in and revenge trade and none of that. Just sit back and watch the market. Let the market come back to you. Right now, I definitely see buys happening. We got a black candle up in there. Nope, we still got all white candles. Yeah, don't try to revenge trade if we get hit ever. Just, yeah, I seen all of this. What is this? 1, 2, 3. It would have been a good hour wait, and I would have probably not have traded if I would have waited an hour. Because there's no way I'm going to trade right before the Powell speech. Like literally now, heck no. But it would have been showing, okay, so she broke this one. So this one's gone. But we got to see how she reacts above it. Still moving more to the upside. If guys, you ever wanted to see a lower time frame reversal happen, look at this right here. Boom, boom. This right here is the perfect example of a reversal in the market. And I seen it, I just didn't want to believe it. And guess what, guys? Even as a more experienced trader, we still go through those type of motions, right? Don't think that it ever goes away. It don't. Yeah, you become more confident in your trade, but you still will lack to make a move that you're seeing, that your eyes they're obviously seeing. My eyes seen this. Like, this is just a perfect little setup for a buy. And she literally, if I would have got in, she would have definitely hit all my TPs. All right, so for the buy side. But I didn't want to believe in the buys. I wanted to base it off a higher time frame on the 1 hour, thinking that we were still going to push to the downside, right? This was, we were given that push, and the next candle came in and pushed a little bit, but then look, smack. And this is why I look left. You got to look left and look at these wicks. I was thinking we can push a little bit low. That's why I got my alert at 23.17, so that way we can get below those. But this doesn't mean that we won't get down here, guys. I can leave these alerts on until they get hit, and I promise you they'll get hit eventually, right? So we did fill this gap, as you can see. Boom. I said, hey, if we come back up, this is where we're going to come to fill this 1 hour gap, right? Now we do got another gap sitting above on a lower time frame. You just got to watch and see how she reacts up in this area, where she's still not giving the sign for a turnaround, right? Still not really giving it. Let's see, 5 minutes. No, still no. I would just wait. Like, guys, we got news in 32 minutes. I'm just going to wait and see. I want to be here and stay here on stream just a little longer today, just because I want to see what's going to happen with Powell's speech. Got a little slippage sitting right here. But all of this, we do see all of this up here, right? And we see, let's just tighten it up. This shot was, this was what, 2018? This was an 18 hip stretch. So there's like 18 pips from there to there. 5 minute real quick. Sheesh. Still not what I'm looking for. Let me go look here on the 1 minute and double check. So again, guys, I'd rather be wrong and understand why I was wrong, right? Because of this wick, all right? Dipping below, look left, if we can, right here, this wick here. They got below it, if you can see. Look right, I'll put this right below the wick, and then look right. Look at that wick, this wick here. It got nice below this, and then look at the push off of that. If you don't believe that she grabs liquidity and runs the other way, you better, right? My butt just today, I don't know. You know, some traders have those days, right? Where you just don't think that this is what it's doing, and it is exactly what it's doing. All right. That was just me not wanting to you know, being one-sided, really. Not really one-sided, because I kind of knew I said, look, I marked this up here and knew that whether she could come back up to this area here. If I'm wrong, she's coming here and here, right? So, strong chance, you know, of this market moving even more crazier today, getting above these highs here. There is a little sticking out wick, looks like right here. Boom, right there. And then what's above that wick? Insufficiency in price. See that? Boom. And above this wick. So yeah. There's all kind of things happening right now in this market. Let's just go ahead and all right, so we're gonna wait, guys. We're not in a rush ever to trade. All right, we're just waiting. We don't want to just keep getting in, and then next thing you know, you'll get hit again because the market isn't really ready to move in a certain direction just yet. Right now, if you look at this, look at all this traffic. We got a lot of consolidation areas happening here. And if we go into the higher time frame, we can definitely see that we're consolidating. This is setting up for the big move. They gotta do a move that goes above all of this or below all of this. We don't know where or when they're gonna do it. I don't know if this was enough, but if it was, I know that they pulled back this bad boy right here. If they pull this thing back, they created some slippage there. Go to 5 minutes, see if they did any more. They did that. This here. So they killed this. That's done. All right. Went as high as that, which is nothing. We need to still go a little higher. Let's see. What? But this area, like I said, would have been like, if it wasn't for the news, I probably would have took another shot or something like that up in this area. Up here at this price, just to see if we would snatch. She would have snatched just a little bit off of this price, but that wouldn't have been enough of a snatch. So that wouldn't have been like, this area wouldn't be an area that I'm probably gonna take a shot at. I would have to go down, keep looking. It could. The way that this is setting up is setting up for the sale. That's what it looks like. Setting up on the 1 minute right now. We got this push above and then engulf candle here. Break below. I want to break below this low. And maybe we can continue this pull down. Right? This it went what? Another 20, 30 pip. Yeah, I wouldn't held out 70 pip on stream. Definitely wouldn't do that. Just keep investigating and looking, guys. Don't let the lower time frame as the noise is. This is why it's best to like kind of do it off of the higher time frame. And then look at this close of this candle here. I'm looking at how she closed, right? Didn't really close like engulfing or anything like that. But sometimes I like to go and look at my MetaTrader and see if my MetaTrader is showing the same thing. Yeah, MetaTrader is showing the same thing. Okay, so if you think about it, I'm just looking for more shots, areas that I would like to shoot off of. All right, so what I just marked up was the Fibonacci areas, which is the 50%, 78%, 88%, professional, institutional levels. These are the levels that they would basically play off of if market was to come back that high. Good morning, baby. Right now? Okay. So yeah, these would be the professional levels, institutional levels that I would be looking to shoot off of. If this market was to come back up here, get above these highs, I'm going to be looking in these areas here, all right? That's what I would be looking. Because this doesn't bother me. Listen, this is past money. This happened in the past. I'm on to the future now. So now I'm looking at what I have been given. I'm just going to work with what I've been given. This right here does look like market does want to go back to the upside. But due to Powell speaking in the next 23 minutes, I'm going to hold off on trading and wait and see what they do. All right. I'm gonna stay on stream. I'm just gonna keep this up. I'm not gonna, bore you or anything like that. I am gonna probably turn the music back on, but low. And we're just gonna wait until Powell has his speech. We need that news to drop to be able to see what else the market is going to offer us. So. She's reacting okay off of that insufficiency in price right here. She does look like she wants to. She did a nice little one minute setup. If it keeps moving in this direction, it's a good 1 minute setup here. I would like to see the setup more on the 5 minute. But I'm seeing all just rejection candles, refusing to go higher here. So we could get this pushed down now. So maybe this second area was probably a good shot. My intentions was this was the first one, this was the second one, and then this would have been the third one. But because Powell is getting ready to speak, I don't want to jump in no trades right now. So we're just gonna wait. We got what, 20 minutes before the next news drops, So we're just gonna wait and watch and see what we're going to get. This one is over with, so we're done with this. Boom, she came back and hit right there. Boom. And we're gonna keep this up because we want to be reminded on why the trade didn't play out the way we wanted it to play out, right? Or our analysis was giving us the trade play out. I was thinking more say push to the downside, but it doesn't mean that I'm wrong, guys. It just means that I could have been too early, right? There's a thing of being too early in the trade. Or, you know, maybe I wasn't patient enough and waited until I knew she was coming back up here because of all of the way she slipped down. So she had to correct herself. But, yeah. We're just going to wait now and see. We're going to hold a little bit more patience until the news drops. Yeah. So let's wait on Powell. It's his call now. It's going to be his show. Let me see what's happening here. Trying to do a little setup, but it doesn't look like it was strong enough. It's not. It actually isn't. All right, so let's just keep waiting, guys. It's not giving me what I'm looking for. Just keep waiting. Don't hit the button because you got the button. Right? Be patient. Let this market come to you. Shoot. Right? We can read these markets. We seen right here. This is the reason why for the buy. They dip below the low, hit the buy. Right? This is due for this side on 15 minute is due for a you know, a bear candle. It's due. We got all the bulls in the morning. But we got the bear candles here on the lower time frame. Right? This one, this first one, after the first one, you know, you can basically say, you know, she's going up. After the first bear candle on the bull market, she's going up. Yeah, this setup wasn't good enough. It's a small setup. They're trying, but it's not enough. So the only other thing I could think now is we're going to get all the way back up here, or we can get above these highs. And if that's the case, if we get above these highs, guys, I'm looking to shoot off of these Fibonacci areas. So this will be shot 1, 2. And, you know, I don't need to do 3 because it's only like a couple pips in between the 78% and 88%. But Powell is getting ready to speak, so we're going to pause here and wait on Powell to do his speech, and then we're going to watch the markets together and see how, you know, how it flows. All right, so Powell's speech, you know, didn't really do too much up in this area here. Just gave us this little manipulation to the downside and then pushing up. So looking at this trade, this data that we have, I'm thinking that we can get above these highs here now, like right there, and we should be able to take her up. Again, I'm gonna be looking into these areas here, these Fibonacci areas, 50%, 78, and 88 right there. And yeah, just gonna let her ride now. What the heck? Alright, so TP1 has already been smashed. We're gonna go ahead and move on to TP2's price. Just set an alert for it real quick. Alright, that's 2 and then 4 will be like right up in here. So, alright, so we got 1 already hit, 1 TP is already hit, and we're gonna go for TP2 and then TP3, guys. Alright. Just so that we don't, I mean, we got a little smacked here, right? With them reaching, dipping below the lows and then reversing. Clear sign that we are going to move to the uppity up. Okay, so with that being said, I am now switch my bias to buys. All right, you gotta be quick to make a decision. You can't be here thinking and, well, what if the sale would have went, or no, let's move on. It's past money, let's move on. What data do we have now? What are they showing us now? This is where we are now. This is why I was able to be like, all right, we can buy up now, because the sales, they wasn't ready to push the sales down. I thought maybe we were gonna get below those lows, but we ain't do it, right? So get what? We gonna aim for these tops, right? There's only 2 other places we can aim, right? There's only top or bottom. There's the only 2 places we can aim for. So the bottoms did get swiped and then they moved to the tops. But now that we're up, getting close to the TP2 area, we should watch it get smacked just about in a few seconds. All right, we should see TP2 get smacked. But while we're waiting on that, we're gonna go ahead, right, guys? What are we gonna go ahead and do? We're up. We're gonna make sure we put this trade now at break even, right? We're gonna go ahead and move SL to break even. If my computer catches up with my typing. Alright. Oh my God. Let's go, guys. Alright. Now we're sitting at break even. And we're just gonna shoot. We're gonna let this wind make some noise for us. Let this wind make some noise for us. This is what, you know, waiting and just being patient with your trade. And as a trader, you always want to be patient. All right. So there it is. Oops, I didn't close everything out, guys. My bad. My fault on that. All right, this is the reason why we went on ahead and went to break even. Let me see. According to the 15-minute. Let's look and see. Oh, we're still getting this push up in price. We got above this high here, almost equal low, equal highs with this one here. All right, with this wick, that's what I'm talking about. This wick sitting right here, where my pointer at. All right, so we're at break even, and now we're risk free now. We're just gonna let this trade just ride out. This is a win right here. Yeah, waiting a little bit longer, you know, to get more data would have been more acceptable on this trade here, because it only did push us, give us like 20 pips or whatever. But if you were looking for only 20 pips and then went break even after that, you would have, you know, took your money or partials or whatever. But yeah, you would have got hit back at break even. But there's nothing wrong with that, right? So right now, I'm just focusing on and zeroing on the buy side, right? We're just gonna buy this market back up into these areas, this price here, 23.32, and get above this high up here at 23.34. So that's TP3, my bad. And then we're not going to forget that we do have Fibonacci levels sitting above this. So this trade price entrance here could get all the way up there. All right. Yes, I did drop this signal for the VIP group. No, I did not do it for the free Telegram group. If you are on the stream, then you got the trade, right? That's the point of finding golden nuggets, right? Little buried treasures. You know, you got to go look for that treasure, right? You got to be present in order to get the treasure. So TP2 is now getting hit. I'll go ahead and update the group with TP2. Listen, guys, you're going to get hit. That, I mean, it's a part of the game if you ain't understanding, but it's how you react. It's what you do when you get hit, right? Y'all ain't see me quit when I hit here. I just did another analysis, waited on some data, see what I was working with. Boom, now let's go. We got it, right direction. You might get hit on one. Look at this. We got hit on 120 pip, but guess what? The second one we came in, we got our 20 pips back and some and some. Y'all got to understand trading is like that. It's like that a lot. And if you don't get that part and you think that, well, you would have quit after you got hit here. What if I was that type of trader? I would have missed out on this moving to the upside, which could probably go even higher, dipping into this big old blue box of liquidity, right? How much would I have missed? I would have missed a lot of pips, right? Let's say I didn't get back in and it got way up here. This 123 pips there, all the way up here, been 322 pips. Like, yo, that's leaving money on the table all because I quit here. Nobody likes a quitter, right? Figure out why you lost. Figure out why you just took a hit, right? I don't even like to call it a loss. I just say you got captured, right? This is a game. We get captured sometimes, right? I don't know the psychology of saying loss. It fucks with people, maybe. I would just say captured, right? Let's just call it captured because we snipers here. So sometimes our shit get captured, all right? But for the most part, think about it. The next one could be a runner, and then that's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, it will outdo your losses. So just know that this is a prime example of that, right? I'm glad this happened, and then this happened. So you can see live, like, all right, well, why she didn't get back in the trade? Well, I was waiting on the setup. I was waiting on it to give me more confirmation that we were going to move. And it did. It did just that. I looked at how she played out in this area. This was letting me know that she was still continuing to the upside. Right? Come on now. Why y'all didn't hit it? What is this? Sitting there. They wilding. All right. Well, anyways, we're sitting at break even now. So she doesn't hit TP3, TP2, and TP1 was hit. I'm gonna go ahead and like I said, I'm gonna move the break even now. Actually, a little bit, just a little bit more. Let me take some profits. Yeah, let me just take That's good enough. All right, so I just took a little bit of profits off the table, moved my stop loss. I'm just trailing my stop loss right now, trailing price. So yeah, that looks about good there. Excuse if you're hearing a little rattle in the background. A little baby just got home from grandma's. So yeah, she's having a time of her life watching Do Re Mi now. All right. So yeah, my bad on that. But other than that, guys, like I said, we are now at break even. You understand now the psychology of a more advanced trader, right? Not accepting, right, the fact that we got captured. I needed to just accept the fact that I got captured, but not quitting, right? Not saying, well, that's it, I'm done, right? Well, no, let me go back and read, because we had news coming out, right? We did have news, and this was right before news. So they did the setup right before news, right? So now I'm just going to use that data, and I'm going to figure out where I can find a position to hit the next targets. The target was this high. The next target is this high, right? And then we got institutional levels. So I'm thinking maybe the 78 and 88 might get hit, right? 50%, of course, but 70 and 88, we could get up in that area, and I want to see how she reacts in this area. Now, we do have bigger institutional levels on a daily. This is what these are. This 88, 78, and 50%. There, this is the daily candle institutional levels. All right. And I think down here would be more, say, the hourly or the 4 hour, something like that. It might just be the hourly. Let me check again. I think it's a 4 hour. Where did I catch those fibs from? Let me check. I gotta check. I gotta go and see where they came from. It's a bigger time frame. It's a bigger candle. It could be the daily, guys. It could be a daily candle. Let me check. All right, we got that one, but there's a little one. I gotta just go back and find it, guys. That's all. Wait. All right, it's happening. I gotta find these fib levels. Oh, was it this candle? Yeah, it's the hourly. I knew it had to be the hourly. Come on now. Messing with me. All right, this candle right here was a fib candle. So I'm thinking we can reach up into that candle. This was a institutional candle right here that I filled, that white candle. And now I'm just thinking that we can probably get up into the white candle, into this institutional levels, which would be the 78, 88%. 50%, guys, you can shoot off of 50% too. 50%. A lot of times I will shoot off of an institutional candle and it hits 50%. I can still shoot it. All right, there we go. All right, TP3 is now hit. We're done with this trade now. Guys, this is, I don't know. It's just too easy, guys. All right. Once they show their hand, it'd be easy. It'd be real easy to come back and be like, all right, this is what you're gonna do. All right. Boom. Boom. My girlfriend isn't doing so well today. She lost one of her friends last night, so yeah, she's not doing too well today. But anyways, here we go. We got that sniper eye, guys. We are snipers in this market. We know. Look, listen. Okay. Yes, we lost this one. All right. We got captured on this one here. But look at the runner. You got to understand that you're going to get a trade that's going to run and it's going to give you back your profit. So let's say, well, we lost 49 pips on that one, 50 pips on that one. But this one ran 60 and then more, right? So you got your money back and some, right? That's just how trading works, guys. That's how it is. All right. So, bruh, too sweet there, too sweet. Aiming for those highs. Now I'm thinking I'm gonna hold this trade. Like again, let me go ahead and let me take some more profits off the table real quick. Let's just go ahead and take. Let me get up into this level here. I don't want to be too much in the insufficiency in the price, but I do want to be. All right, so there we go. Look at how she reversing off of this area here. So this is what you want to do. You want to just drop down to the lower time frame and see how she's reacting off of these lines. If she's reacting a certain way, I'll be looking, you could take shots off of those. If she doesn't react the way that I want her to react, because she did, look, she got above all of these highs here. She pushed up, boom, above this one, above this one, above this one. All of these guys are out. These are all X'd out guys right now. The market can get above these and you can shoot off of that, right? Like I said, I would probably it just depends on if I want to shoot off the 50% or the 78, 88%. She got really close to the 78% though. But let's just keep looking here. Yeah, look how she got off of the 50%. Let's see how much did she move off the 50%? 13 pips. Not bad, not bad. She went against it 13 pips, getting close to that 78%. Still would have been probably a good shot off the 50%, right? So let's just say you was to short here. Get above that and then take it down, back down to, let me see, 1 hour. Yeah. Trying to catch it. Give me a second. Because it's two things happening in this thing. All right, there we go. So we're going to bring this down here. This is just hypothetically, you wanted to shoot off of a 1 hour institutional candle, 50%. I just want to see how she reacts off the 50%. I don't like the 1 minute setup. The 1 minute setup didn't do right. Exactly what I was really looking for as far as a 1 minute setup, but it's not looking like on the 1 minute. I look at how is it reacting them off the 50%, right? She didn't react or giving me the vibes just yet of what I would like to see on the reason why she would push down off of this shot. Usually, if I take a shot off of an area I want it to snatch, right? I want it to stall in the area, but I also want it to really snatch, wick out, wick in that area and pull away. That's not what's happening here. What's happening here is the market is still playing around in this area. I don't see a real serious snatch. Just this small wick candle here. I mean, playing off the 50% could be a a good shot, but it's not really quite reacting the way I would want it to. I just have to I gotta keep investigating to see it. All right, there it is. We did push back up into that 50%, and now we're pushing down. All right. So yeah. All right. So this is a play off of a 1 hour. I just want to do the 1 hour. Okay. So let's just go here and talk about it real quick. All right. Look, we got 50%, 78, 88. She got real close to that. But look at the 50%. All right. And this is a 1 hour institutional candle. Okay. Why we say that? Well, this 1 hour candle is the last candle before the push to the downside. So I like to see, this would have been like more of like a hedge, guys. If you wanted to hedge the market. Then this would be like your 1 hour shot up in here. So you shot here, boom, we shot, right? And then you will wait and see. I kind of like this little snatch on the 5 minute. It's kind of looking good, but not as good as it would be if it would have did it more, say, on the 1 minute too, you know, up in this area. But the 5 minute does look okay. Looks good for the snatch. It looks like it's going to engulf the next candle. Look how the 1 hour went up into that level and then kind of pulled away. So she's giving good vibes, but I would like to see her I would have want to see her come up a lot more. I'm just saying, personally, I wanted her to get up in the 78%. Shooting off the 50%, I probably, you know, would have took a shot and then it would have snatched just a little bit, but not enough. I would have closed the trade. All right. So let's just watch how she plays off the 1 hour. Okay. Let's see if she can get up into this last candle here, like all the way back up. Right. Now this would have been more of like a counter trend trade, should I say? You know, we got the buy here and pushed up. Then you could have got the sell. She pushed down just a little bit, tad bit, but not too crazy. But we're still on the uppity up, it looks like. And then we got our targets above. So, but pay attention. We're gonna watch these fib areas. Okay, we're gonna watch. Did she snatch? Not really. She did a little snatch, but she got above these highs. She got this liquidity. Pushed up to the 50% area off the 1 hour institutional candle. Could possibly be where we could get some sales. We might get sales, right? Could go ahead and get them sales going. Let me make sure. Let me see. All right, cool. 50% looked like it could have held up, guys. No, I'm not in this trade. I'm just using this trade as a hypothetically, like a hypothetical, you know, trade. Like, what if we were to trade off of a 1 hour institutional candle? Yeah, you probably could have got you probably could have definitely got like a little bit of a sale off of this institutional candle, but I think she's gonna run. Where would we go? Okay, there it is. There it is. There it is. That's why I got my stop and profit. Go ahead. I took half profits there. All right. So look, I want y'all to see something because we already hit TP 1, 2, and 3 on the sell side. I mean, on the buy side. Look at how she is reacting off of the 1 hour institutional candle. 50% shot with what? How much drawdown? 12 pip drawdown, 50% shot right there. Beautiful, guys. It plays out a lot if you go and just find institutional candles on the 1 hour, and you can play off of those institutional candles too. All right. So yeah. So let me go back because the 1 hour really didn't set it up, but the 5 minute looked good, right? The 5 minute looked good. I just wanted to see it more on the 1 minute, and they didn't show it to me right away. No, they did kind of, because when they pushed up, they left this gap here. This was kind of like, all right, we're gonna come down and smack that, but this 50% might not hold up that much. So let's just go and see. Look, off that 50%, you got 40 pips off that 50% shot right there. They came back all the way back into it. Over here, and boop, shot that thing down. So yeah, it did do the push. You can get shots off that 50%, right? I would have wanted more of the 78%. It grazed it, and then it freaking tanked. But we don't know how deep this 50% shot can go. It could just run all the way, run all these guys, or it could just did like what it just did and just continue to the upside after that. Do a little push down and then continue up, right? But I just wanted to stay here and show you guys like how she can react off of that 1 hour. So let's go back to the 1 hour. Let's look. All right. What do we have? That 50% shot off of this institutional candle. This is the candle right here, guys, that I'm talking about. That's the 1 hour institutional candle. Marked up. Go ahead and fib up those candles, right? Fib these candles up and put a line at 50%, 78, and 88. If you don't have a 78 and 88% on your fib, add it. Make sure you add it. Those are the institutional levels, right? Market usually comes up to that. But the 50% is always like, I believe, like a safe shot. You feel me? I know that I'm in at 50%. Just use proper risk and get it above these. As you can see, I put my stop above above the 88%, the institutional levels, just in case, right? So, yeah, but taking the shot off of the 50% first shot still wasn't a bad shot, guys. It freaking tanked pretty nicely there. It gave you about 50 pips there on the tank. All right. So let's see what else we got. Got above these highs. Boom, boom, boom. Nice manipulation there. Pull down. Got below these lows. Nice manipulation. Pull up. Right? So, yeah, they did that. Let's just see. That 50%. I just want to know if this 50% institutional candle going to hold up. Will it hold up or will it not? I know, you guys, I do a lot of bouncing around on charts. I like to do that. I gotta see what is happening on every time frame. Okay. So here's that 50% shot. Boom. Wick entry. Okay. Get no better than that. Than the wicket. All right. There we got the wick entry with the pull down. You got to be quick to figure these things out. And look how fast we figured it out. Like, look, 1 hour, 50%, boom, we shoot there and bring it down. We're already done with this trade. Like I said, we already hit TP 1, 2, and 3, so we're good for the day. This was just, I wanted to show you guys what it means to fib up a 1 hour institutional candle. That's all that is. Okay? That's all that is. So, other than that, guys, man, I really, really appreciate all you guys for coming to my channel, watching me trade, understanding my psychology, right? Yeah, is a good day. Even though we got hit on one, we came back and we won the second one, right? And this third one was just you know, if we was to shoot off the 1 hour institutional candle. I just wanted to give you guys a nice example of that. Okay, so you can buy like this. If we were still in this trade, you'll still be up. If we got in this trade, you'll be up. That's a hedge. You'll be hedging, right? But you could have got profits on the sale. You got profits on the buys. You can turn around and get profits on the sales, right? So we could drop low. You just never know. All right. I just wanted to show you guys that. All right. I hope that lesson was somewhat of value to you. You know, marking up institutional candles on the 1 hour and the daily. If you find them on the 4 hour, that's good too. You can mark that. But then if you find an institutional candle on the 4 hour, drop down to the 1 hour and you'll be able to see a different institutional candle. You know, you'll get a better, tighter shot, should I say, on the 1 hour institutional candle. And then you could just basically just drop down to the lower time frame, 5 minute, and watch how price enters and hits up into those fib areas and how it reacts off of it. This was a nice pull off of this 50%. That was really nice. You just gotta understand what these levels are really meaning. And that was, this 50% level is taking off though. I ain't even gonna lie. That 1 hour 50% did it. That was a nice little catch right there, guys. I'm glad you guys were here to see that catch. This catch was nice. But anyways, yeah, this was just a 1 hour candle. If you just mark up 1 hour institutional candles and fib it and then do what I just did, and then you might be surprised at what all trades you might catch. It doesn't work on all 1 hour candles, but most of them, of the institutional ones though, you gotta find the ones that were liquidity grab candles on a higher time frame, and then you'll be able to fib off of those candles and wait on market to come back to that price like we did, right? This 1 hour candle, all these candles right here are in the 1 hour candle, right? I fibbed up this whole little area here off the 1 hour, waited patiently. Look, all this happened. Then she comes back into it. Boom. This is my shot. That's my shot. You guys see that? Snipe. That's how that works. Just in case you didn't understand how to shoot off of institutional candles, right? There's all kinds of ways to play off the institutional candle, right? Wait on a insufficiency or imbalance fill, right? And play off of imbalance fills. You could do that too, right? There's no right or wrong way to do this. As long as you're making profits and it works, then it works, all right? But I know that playing off of the institutional candles works majority of the time. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna hit off that institutional candle because I know how to pick the right one. But and you gotta watch how it acts in that area. This shot is just, guys, I'm done for the day. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm done for the day. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that example, and then look how she's falling, guys. Off of this, man, go back and back test whatever charts you guys are looking at, and go and find all the institutional candles that took liquidity and fib those candles, and then go and see how many times those candles got played off of. I promise you'll find something magical. Okay, another look at that, another nugget for you. You feel me? I'm just laying them out for you. You feel me? I should charge for this. I'm just messing. I don't charge for this information. All right, this is all like public information for the most part. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man. Like I said, it's 10:10. I'm done. I ain't gonna hold you guys much longer. I'm pretty much done. All right, I'm pretty much done for the day. I'll be back here tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern time. Make sure you show up so we can show out. All right. So thank you guys for coming to my channel. Make sure you subscribe, like my channel, and share this video with somebody who is trying to learn how to trade and wants to elevate their trading. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. One love. Mo Diesel out. Peace.